Hello and welcome to my audiobook series on books that were removed from the Bible. I am going to begin with 1 Esdras 1-1. Josiah kept the Passover to his Lord in Jerusalem. He killed the Passover lamb on the 14th day of the first month, having placed the priests according to their divisions, arrayed in their vestments, in the temple of the Lord. He told the Levites, the temple servants of Israel, that they should sanctify themselves to the Lord and put the holy ark of the Lord in the house that King Solomon, son of David, had built. And he said, "You need no longer carry it on your shoulders. Now worship the Lord your God and serve his people Israel. Prepare yourselves by your families and kindred, in accordance with the directions of King David of Israel, and the magnificence of his son Solomon. Stand in order in the temple according to the groupings of the ancestral houses of you Levites, who minister before your kindred, the people of Israel, and kill the Passover lamb, and prepare the sacrifices for your kindred, and keep the Passover according to the commandment of the Lord that was given to Moses." To the people who were present, Josiah gave 30,000 lambs and kids, and 3,000 calves. These were given from the king's possessions, as he promised, to the people and the priests and Levites. Hilkiah, Zechariah, and Jehiel, the chief officers of the temple, gave to the priests for the Passover 2,600 sheep and 300 calves. And Jeconiah, and Shemaiah, and his brother Nathaniel, and Hashabiah, and Ochiel, and Horam, captains over thousands, gave the Levites for the Passover 5,000 sheep and 700 calves. This is what took place. The priests and the Levites, having the unleavened bread, stood in proper order, according to kindred, and the grouping of the ancestral houses, before the people to make the offering to the Lord, as it was written in the book of Moses. This they did in the morning. They roasted the Passover lamb with fire, as required, and they boiled the sacrifices in bronze pots and cauldrons, with a pleasing odor, and carried them to all the people. Afterwards they prepared the Passover for themselves, and for their kindred the priests, the sons of Aaron, because the priests were offering the fat until nightfall. So the Levites prepared it for themselves, and for their kindred the priests, the sons of Aaron. The temple singers, the sons of Asaph, were in their place according to the arrangement made by David, and also Asaph, Zechariah, and Edenias, who represented the king. The gatekeepers were at each gate. No one needed to interrupt his daily duties. For their kindred, the Levites prepared the Passover for them. So the things that had to do with the sacrifices to the Lord were accomplished that day. The Passover was kept, and the sacrifices were offered on the altar of the Lord, according to the command of King Josiah. And the people of Israel, who were present at that time, kept the Passover and the festival of unleavened bread for 7 days. No Passover like it had been kept in Israel since the times of the prophet Samuel. None of the kings of Israel had kept such a Passover as was kept by Josiah, and the priests and Levites and the people of Judah and all of Israel who were living in Jerusalem. In the 18th year of the reign of Josiah, this Passover was kept. And the deeds of Josiah were upright in the sight of the Lord, for his heart was full of godliness. In ancient times the events of his reign have been recorded, concerning those who sinned and acted wickedly towards the Lord beyond any other people or kingdom, and how they grieved the Lord deeply, so that the words of the Lord fell upon Israel. And that takes us from chapter 1 through chapter 24. I will put the remaining chapters in the next video. Thank you. I hope you keep watching. Enjoy, and God bless you.